Welcome to the Extended Bench, your YouTube home for all things rugby league news, analysis, history and opinion. Subscribe so you don't miss a video and give us a thumbs up. The Extended Bench is part of the Rugby League Monthly Network, which includes a monthly online digital magazine available at rugbyleaguemonthly.com and the daily podcast Rugby League Daily, which airs during the NRL season. All links are down below in the description. Let's get into it. That seemed to be what happened to most Roosters players during 2021. Injury piled upon injury, and yet somehow the Roosters still ended up playing finals football. And they weren't the unstoppable juggernaut they've been in previous seasons, but this Frankenstein's monster of a side still pulled itself together each week, and they mostly won. And it's hard to remember a side so racked with injuries across so many key positions. Their outside backs seemed to be on some form of constant rotation. At one point, Adam Kieran was playing hooker if he wasn't in the centres. Their halves pairings consisted of a teenager and whichever warm body was available to partner him. And that teenager wasn't even fit most of the time. The club had 3 mid-season retirements due to injury. But finals is what the men from Bondi do, and they finished 5th. Unsurprisingly, they're being projected to finish top 4 this year. Having a fully fit team is obviously going to be a big bonus for the Roosters, and they may actually be staring at an embarrassment of riches early in the season. Drew Hutchison didn't fade from the spotlight when called upon, and there's an argument to be made to ease Sam Walker back into first grade alongside Luke Keary, rather than toss him into the deep end once more. Joseph Suwali had an injury-interrupted rookie year, and who knows, that may have been the best thing for him. The media coverage of him was relentless virtually the entire year, and even when he was injured. And it's so far continued with the usual looking huge off-season articles. A big bonus for the Roosters will be the return of starting prop Lindsay Collins. Jared Warrior-Hargreaves seemed to be like that Norwegian Viking swinging his giant axe at Stamford Bridge, blocking the English army from advancing. He was often playing a lone hand in the middle of the field in leading his Roosters pack, and this wasn't helped by the fact that Victor Radley became a regular with the judiciary. They've also recruited Connor Watson back to his junior club after 4 years at Newcastle, where he showed himself to be a very dependable utility. And Watson provides plenty of versatility in spades. He's able to play fullback, hooker, lock, and in the halves. And alongside Kieran, the Roosters then have 2 very good utilities available to them. Last season was also a year that highlighted James Tedesco's role as a leader, as he took greater control and responsibility for leading the side. He spent a lot more time around the middle of the field to assist shifting the ball and less time taking advantage of that work, and that was probably to his own detriment. Tedesco did a pretty damn good job being first receiver or second receiver last season, but he's so much better when he's able to take advantage of the work done inside and not have to do it himself. If Tedesco is able to return to his usual support running habits, he'll be up there in Dally and medal contention. Overall, there aren't many concerns surrounding the Roosters this season. Perhaps the one worry is hooker, but Sam Verrills, Ben Marshall and Freddie Lussick give them 3 to choose from, and most sides would kill to have 3 hookers of NRL experience available to pick from, although Jake Friend's loss is a big loss for the experience in the middle. But I can't see them dropping down after last season, and I'm tipping them to move into 3rd spot with a berth in the grand final.